Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. Thanks for tuning in once again. Today I'm back with another single review, and this is of the new TesseracT track titled King. That is going to be off their next record titled Sonder. If you didn't know, they've released two singles before this, Smile and Luminary? Yeah, Luminary. So, something I'll say about the first two singles that TesseracT have put out from this record is that I've not been a big fan of either of them. I feel like Smile was a bit of a middle of the album track that I felt would make more sense within the context of the album, and now that I've seen the track listing of the album, totally makes sense that it's towards the end of the record. But with Luminary, I feel like it was too complicated for its own good. They never allowed the vocals to really come through because they were changing time signatures and putting in beats where they didn't need to be. They could have let the choruses be a bit more open. But coming into this track, I was nervous. If you guys didn't know, Polaris was my album of the year in 2015, so I've been really excited for new TesseracT material, and to have the first two singles let me down was really disappointing. So going into this one, I just hoped it would be something great. I saw that it was going to be a longer track, and it comes in around 7 minutes, and all I have to say about this track is that I absolutely love it. This is exactly where I wanted TesseracT to go. There is so much going on within this track, and so let's delve into it a bit. It starts like classic TesseracT, really heavy. Of course, that djenty sound that they've always had, but the production feels a bit more slick, a bit more powerful. The guitars sound really, really beefy and really, really in your face. They have a lot of grit to them. And something that I think is really cool about this track is just the way it's structured. There's not a whole lot of repetition going on within this track. If you listen to their record Altered State, you know that record is basically one song in a row, but it's split into 1, 2, 3 sections of about 4 tracks each. And each of those 3 sections feels like one complete song. What I'll say about this track is that it feels like one of those 4-track blocks in Altered State, except they've learnt how to condense everything down to the most vital component. And what I mean by that is this track never stops progressing, which, I mean, is exactly what I want out of a progressive track. And I find that really cool, that you never really know what's going to come next. And the reason I feel like it is kind of like Altered State in that way is that it goes through these, 3 or 4 different moods throughout its duration, and each one gives you a different feeling. We finally hear Dan screaming properly again, not just in the background type screams, like up front, the main vocal screaming again, and it sounds so amazing. The way they've produced those screams, I think it's towards the middle of the track, it's just phenomenal. Something I will say is that the vocals and the guitars really do follow each other for the majority of the song. I don't think Dan gets given a lot of freedom when it comes to writing vocals, just because the guitars are so melodic. So I'm not sure if I'm stoked upon that or not, but I think it works for the track, and just the track as a whole is fantastic. It's second on the record. It comes after Luminary on the record, so this has renewed my faith in this next TesseracT record. I did see that it's only 7 tracks long. We've heard 3 of them. I really like one of them. I kind of like Smile, and Luminary I think is a bit of a dud track, but we'll see how the record is. I will definitely be reviewing it when it comes out, but let me know what you guys think of the track. I think it's really, really strong, but I'm very interested to see what you guys think about it. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, they're all down in the description, and make sure you hit subscribe, like the video, and again, get down in the comments and let me know what you thought of the track, and I'll see you guys next time. Fresh Currents.